good evening and welcome to Transport for Wales Pacer Early Access live stream. We're going to be kicking off at 20:30 by your station clock on the screen, so you've got about 8 minutes to get your drinks and light refreshments ready.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Mind the gap.
Hello everybody, good evening and welcome to an early access live stream of the Transport for Wales / Arriva Trains Wales Pacer on the Cardiff City Network Route. We're going to be kicking off in around about 4.5 minutes, so please have your drinks, light refreshments, Welsh cakes at the ready.
Passengers are reminded that smoking is prohibited at all stations and on all train services. This includes e-cigarettes.
This is your final boarding call for the Transport for Wales / Arriva Trains Wales Pacer service on the Cardiff City Network. We're going to be starting in 1.5 minutes. This is your final call. Hello everybody, how are we all doing? My camera's frozen. What a great start to the stream. Hey, let's see if I can get back. There we go. Brilliant stuff. Hello, good evening and welcome to another stream with me, Richard, aka Dabrowell. If this does have to be the first stream or video you've seen by me, then my name's Richard, as I've just said, and I'm a mainline freight train driver, former passenger train driver, based in the southeast of England. And today we are jumping into one of my favourite trains. Not many people will say that about a pacer, but yes, this is one of my favourite trains. Arriva Trains Wales / Transport for Wales pacer on the Cardiff City Network, which is an updated timetable as well, so good stuff. Before we jump in, and as always, got to tell you that all the views and opinions expressed within are solely my own and may not reflect those of any companies I may be employed by or associated with. Furthermore, I have been given the key for this timetable update, this new train, completely free of charge. However, all opinions expressed are solely my own. The developers have no editorial control over the content. Do you like my my Boris Johnson hairstyle that we're going for there? That's better. Let's flatten it down a bit. Rightio. Without further ado, let's press the button and jump into the game. Seb Likes Trains, Leo Low, GW Photography, Pig and Bob. GJ, how are we doing? Formula 1 Nerd. Yes, I did go to the NEC yesterday. Very good it was too. Rightio. To the trains. Choose a route. Cardiff City Network. I rate this route relatively highly. So in my top 10 trains in Wales routes, I think this was like a 5th or 6th or somewhere in that sort of position, because I quite enjoy this route. I know it's had a bit of bad press, but it is a route I do genuinely enjoy playing. So timetable. We now have the Cardiff City Network timetable, which is the current timetable with Transport for Wales branding, and the 2019 timetable, which is what we are going to be jumping into. 37 rail freight. What services have we got with that? It's not what we're going to be playing. I'm just interested. Looks like a few kind of shunt turns and stuff. But anyway, yeah, we are going to jump into the 142X Arriva Trains Wales Pacer and go for a little ride on the valley. Hey, Pig and Bob, congrats on 26,000 subs. Thank you very much, my friend. Lewis, how are you doing? So, we got a choice of liveries. Let's just go for... We'll pick the middle one. Can't go wrong with the middle one. And let's pick a service. So, we're going to do a couple of runs on this tonight. Corriton to Radda. So, that's a 41-minute run. Let's go with that. 9:43. Dynamic weather on November. It's going to be clear. Then it's going to snow. Then it's going to be clear again because that's just the way Trains in World seems to work. We are going to be playing Locomotive Location Livery as we go along tonight. Tonight's picture has been provided by Northern Princess Productions. So, guys, this does release officially tomorrow. I'm fortunate enough to have been given early access to it to have a little play. We were going to do the nuclear add-on today because we haven't done that yet, but I kind of saw that the embargo had been lifted on this tonight and decided to jump straight in and have a go. Hello, wife.
Hi.
Hey, she didn't come with tea, though. Rightio. Here we are in Pacer with GSMR radio, which of course is an update from the Blackpool Branches version, because that was based in BR days, so it did not have GSMR. Rightio, let's see if I can remember how to drive this thing. First things first, safety systems on. So, saloon lights on, we can have some of that. Vestibule lights on. Right, where is our AWS and all that sort of thing? MCB cover, rightio. AWS on. Interesting. Have we got a safety system panel somewhere that I'm missing? Doobie-doobie-doo. It's going to be up in the other cab or something like that, isn't it? Or, oh no, here we go. AWS cover. AWS unisolated. And TPWS normal. Perfect. Okay, don't know how we do the vigilance. We'll see if that's working as we go along. Slave Arduino 123 not working GSMR in TSW6 is a crime, to be honest. Let's see how functional the GSMR is. Hey, Dave Johnson's new subscriber, David Johnson. Hello and welcome. Yes, we've got basic functionality on the GSMR so that we don't need to register it. It's kind of doing it itself. This, I should imagine, at some point through the journey, the registration is going to disappear because it is just a little bit buggy. I'm imagining it's a little bit buggy because, generally speaking, a lot of the GSMR sort of things that we've had have been quite buggy. So, headlights on, doobie-doobie-doo, that is all good. DRA off because we're not waiting at any sort of signal. And have we got to do our destination blind? We have, and I've completely forgotten where we're going to. We're going to Radda. This could take a long time. Bridgend, Caerphilly, Cardiff Bay, Cardiff Central, Cardiff Queensteep. I'm not going to try and pronounce half of these places. Pontypridd, Radda. There we go. Oh, can we get it right? Let's jump outside and see how we're doing. How are we looking on the front? Radda, excellent stuff. Rightio, as soon as we jump outside, it's turning into a slideshow again, so we'll try not to do that too often. Rightio. Off we go. All stations to Radda by the looks of it. So I will try and pronounce the stations, and I'll try not to butcher the pronunciations, but no guarantees. Right, we are off. As always, guys, game audio volume up or down. Let me know. We can tweak that as we go along. Clickety-clack on the pacer. Oh, we like a pacer. We are a fan. Danny was looking forward to the 20s. We will do those this week, Danny, for sure. Formula 1 Nerd, did you see Walton Road at the NEC? It's a gauge 3. Yeah, I spent quite a bit of time looking at that. Really, really nice layout. Oh, there's a station there. This could be Tea and biscuits with the manager almost immediately. Oh, look at that. Could be an absolutely perfect stop. Oh, loving the brake squill on the tread brakes on the pacer there. We will take that. Have we got Train Sim World 6 features updated on here? I suppose it's 2019 timetable, but doesn't look like any of the public announcement features are working like they do in Blackpool branches, which is a shame. Slave Arduino 123. I thought the GSMR didn't have any functionality at all, but I spoke too soon. It actually works. Very limited functionality, but yeah, it's got something on there which is pretty good. I wish we kind of had to register it ourselves when we turned it on rather than it doing it for you, but yeah, it does have functionality. I am a fan of the guard buzzer. Guard buzzer is good. I like that dispatch mechanism. I know we've still got to close the doors manually. It'd be nice if it done it for us, but the fact we have that mechanism, that is good. GJ spent a bit of time near Pontypridd. Pontypridd, and DD is the TH in English, so Pontypridd. Don't know much Welsh despite my name. Same here, my friend. GW, there are announcements.
The next stop is Rubina.
Oh, cool.
The next station stop is Rubina.
Yes, Slava Arduino. Yeah, there is it's a simulated guard, but we do still have to close the doors ourselves. It doesn't close them automatically, but we do get the buzzer, which is nice. Good thing about having the announcements, of course, is that I will eventually learn how to pronounce all the station names. Mark Davies, stand well away from the edge of platform 1. Is scheduled to stop. Driver may forget to slow down. That's more like it, yeah. Loving the brake squirrel. That's got a really, really nice brake squirrel on it. Okay, so we are off to Birchgrove, Tiglass, Heath Low Level, Cardiff Queen Street, Cardiff Central, Ninian Park, Walgram Park, Fairwater, Danes Court, and Radda. Lock door. Should we let these people on first or shut them out? What sort of a mood are we in? There's some weird thing going on with the sounds. Yeah, when we pull away, there's kind of some weird dippy thing going on with the sound. Not sure what that's all about. Danny, hi Richard, what is it about the pacer you like? Bus on rails. I don't know, Danny, I just think it's got character. I mean, to be fair, I didn't have to deal with them daily for my commute or anything like that. I only ever rode on them for pleasure. But yeah, I just think it's got, generally has character. Formula 1 nerd, I drove up to Birmingham, so journey back was okay. Really nice handling characteristics on this. The brake seems pretty good. I've just spoke too soon, I'm going to overshoot now, but the brake seems very forgiving. I'm forgetting to do my announcements as well, are we? I must remember to do that. Orangutan in bed. Sounds like a proper dodgy lawnmower, that. Wonder if drivers can even hit a comfortable 45 before they slam the brakes. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, the weather's going to close in by the looks of it. That's the joys of dynamic weather on Train Sim World. Locking doors. Okay, shall we play our first round of Locomotive Livery Location?
Post your numbers now for Locomotive Livery Location.
If you've not seen this game before, here's how it's going to work. Post your numbers in the chat between 1 and 36. I'm going to pick the third number that comes up on my screen and we will play. Don't worry, you'll soon get the hang of it. Right, we're off to Tiglass Station. All of 300 yards to run. Okay, on the numbers, Pig and Bob, you are the third one in, my friend, with number 15. We shall get stopped at our next station and we shall play. Yeah, these are ridiculously close, aren't they? I love the way all the people just suddenly appeared on the platform there. It's a little bit weird.
The next stop is Heathrow Level.
Beautiful, beautiful. Hey, right, where are we? Pig and Bob, number 15.
Let's play Locomotive Livery Location.
Okay, guys, going to give you box number 15. 10 seconds for the Locomotive Livery Location, if you can. What is that? Where is that? Any ideas at all? Let me know in the chat. Have a guess. Yeah, definitely something going on with the sounds there when we take power. They're sort of non-existent for a few seconds. Leo, 300 yards. That's like from City Thameslink to Blackfriars. I think that's the shortest distance between two stations, if I remember rightly.
We will shortly be arriving at Heathrow Level.
Radio, fixed distance signal. We treat that as 1 yellow. Next is at danger. We are good for 45. Red is after the next station, which is Heathrow Level. 41 Nurse says Blackfriars Grosemont. GW Photography, interesting start. Throttle down, Heathrow Level coming up. Yeah, orangutan in bed. There's quite a few fixed distance signals around there. They're not mega uncommon, if I'm being honest.
The next stop is Heathrow Level.
Right, we are red ahead. And there's the magnet. Want to be aiming for about 20 at the magnet, give or take. The announcements don't seem to be good in Welsh. Yeah, you would have thought they would have had the Welsh announcements on there as well. Maybe they do at some of the stations, I don't know. But yeah, I would have thought that would have been a thing. I like the brake scroll though. Okay, 2-car on the S, doors on the left. DRA set. Signal's just stepped up to green, so DRA off. The signal at the end of Heathrow Level had a SPAD indicator at one time. I think there's a few lines that have still got them, John. But I think when TPWS was introduced, a lot of them were taken out. So in my neck of the woods, the Uckfield line, which is kind of has lots of single line on it with passing sections, that still has SPAD indicators. Right, we're off to Cardiff Queen Street, 2.4 miles.
We will shortly be arriving at Cardiff Queen Street.
Well, we won't, but... GJ, is it just me or does the announcer sound like a Bond villain? I can see that. I can see where you're coming from. Michael S. Davies 2008. Hi, hello my friend. I'm from South Wales and seeing the old paces on this line on Trains in Wales brings back so many memories. Were you a fan of them, Michael, like I was? Beautiful flange squirrel as we come through the points there. Okay, let's see what other traction we're going to pass, because of course we have the 150 and the 153 also re-liveried into Transport for Wales as part of the 2019 timetable update. So we'll see what we find. Right, let's drive it like we stole it. Michael, I am. They were my favourite, especially up to Barry. Right, what have we got coming the other way? Something without headlights on, or very dim headlights. It's another pacer. And gear change going on there. This doesn't seem particularly bouncy. Could just be my imagination. Maybe it's good quality track. I'm sure that must be what it is. Beans fella, hello, how you doing, my friend? Great to have you here. Green ahead. DSD, which does sound like the door hustle alarm, as Orangutan in Bed said. Ah, there we go, now we're bouncing. 25 warning, I really do want 75 before we have to slow down. Come on. Are we going to do it? One more, come on, one more, and then brake hard. 75. I'm pretty sure the TPWS should have taken me out there. We did go over some TPWS loops. Loads of room though, to be fair. Mark Davey, the Pacers used to dance on the Tarka line. One yellow position 1 junction indicator as we come down towards Cardiff Queen Street.
The next stop is Cardiff Queen Street.
Overusing the announcements there, but we like it. We had loads of room for the 25, no problem at all. People are spilling their tea and coffee, Leo Low. Yeah, absolutely, why not? Completely missed the 15 there, guys. Oh, everyone's missed their connection now on the Cardiff Bay line to the left, look. That's really bad planning. Why wouldn't you hold that train? We've arrived late and everyone's missed their connection. Okay, DRA on. Into neutral. Unlock doors on the left. Full service brake application. Peter Wright, good evening. How are you doing, my friend? Okay, whilst we wait for a change of signal aspect, let's press the button and play.
Post your numbers now for Locomotive Livery Location.
Numbers in the chat between 1 and 36, please. So this is Transport for Wales livery. So it's the ex-Arriva Trains Wales, kind of the interim livery. Right, locking doors, DRA off. That does sound like a DSD orangutan embedded. It really does. Had me fooled for a few moments there. Right, why are we not moving? Am I in forward? Try again. Cardiff Central is our next station stop in 0.6 miles. On the numbers, Mark Davey, you're in there, my friend, with number 27.
Let's play Locomotive Livery Location.
27, guys, 10 seconds for that locomotive livery location, if you can. What is it? Where is it? Leolo, if you arrive 1 minute late, that causes misconnection. They should wait for the next train. I think the run sounds, I mentioned it earlier, but the run sounds on the track, the kind of flange squeal and stuff, is really good. Orangutan Emez says maybe a 56, I don't know much, but it looks like Colas. Michael Davies says something Colas. Mega Simulator Gamer, I feel like lots of people hold their comments to try and be the third number and wait for the first two to go, then post. GJ sticking with a maintenance train. Give it a little run of break because it's just starting to run away. It's coming down the hill there. One yellow, platform 8. GW Photography looks like a Colas 56 to me. Danny Hammer, why on Trains World do you have to lock doors on Mark II stock? It's just the mechanic, Danny, but yeah, it would be great to have proper guard mechanics so you didn't have to do that. Always nice to catch up on the streams on a long weekend. We're in a proper train too, absolutely. Peter Wright, looking forward to getting it tomorrow or the weekend. Cardiff Central, last time I was here was a couple of months ago. Probably about 6 weeks ago, actually. There's a nice model shop in Cardiff called Lord and Butler. Very, very good model shop. Short walk from Grangetown Station. If you're ever in the Cardiff area, then I would recommend a visit.
We will shortly be arriving at Cardiff Central.
Okay, we've got a red full service brake application, DRA into neutral, doors open on the left hand side. We've got a minute before we depart here. A very, very quiet Cardiff Central, not a lot going on, not much other traffic. And there's the 150. Cardiff Central looking quite plain from the outside. I know that was a complaint that a lot of people had about this route, was kind of how sort of sparse it was. Especially Cardiff Central. I guess it's that kind of whole thing, you know, if you can't see it from the train, I know you can sort of get up and wander around, but if you can't see it from the train, you know, just how much time and effort do you put into creating something that you can't see? I mean, because you could then argue, you know, where do you draw the line? Do you then create the next street over and the next street over from that? So I think as long as the bits you can actually see from the train look good, I'm generally quite happy with things. Right, closing doors against a red signal. Don't like that at all. That shouldn't be a thing. Okay, we've been dispatched against a red signal. That shouldn't be a thing. This is where we're going to find out that the timetable's broken and it doesn't work, isn't it? Right, okay. DRA off. We'll pull up. Definitely a sound issue there that needs working out as well. But yeah, we shouldn't be dispatched against a red signal. That's not right in any way, shape or form. Denied. Wait for signal to change. So it knows we've got a red signal then. Looks like there is a train in front of us up there. I mean, under normal circumstances, you wouldn't move off the platform until that signal were cleared. You shouldn't get closed doors or dispatch or anything until that signal were cleared. So that's completely wrong. Nathan, good evening. Picked myself up at London Commuter. Was asking the other day about it and absolutely loving it. Excellent. Right, we've got a green. We've got an N. I have no idea what N means, but I don't think the game supports wrong route, so we'll take it.
We will shortly be arriving at Ninian Park.
N for Ninian Park, quite possibly. Mark Davey, yeah, there's definitely something wrong with the sounds as you pull away. Definitely something not right with that. Trying to get a nice camera angle, but it keeps throwing me out. Ian, it's only a game. Yeah, you're right, Ian. I know it's only a game, but we like our realism. N means no, says Mega Simulator Gamer. Raygun, certainly nice to see the modern 142. Remember seeing the last one in service. Yeah, I agree, Raygun, about the announcement. It is a shame they're only manual. I mean, we've got the mechanics in game to automate it, so I don't know why they didn't take full advantage of that. Maybe because, you know, Cardiff City is fundamentally a Train Sim World 5 route. Could have something to do with that potentially. I don't know. And we just come around past Canton Depot. 2019 timetable. This should be full up with HSTs. N in the Sari, says Lewis on the railway. Absolutely. Sari being standard alphanumeric route indicator, otherwise known as a theatre box. It's always been known as a theatre box, but now we call them Saris. Standard alphanumeric route indicator. And we also have Maris, miniature alphanumeric route indicators. But if you are of the old school, it's just a theatre box. Oh, we got some 37s. Choo-choo indeed. Yeah, Mega Simulator Gamer, are the announcements not auto because they're done by a TM or guard? But you wouldn't prompt the guard to make the announcement, if you know what I mean, so that could still be automated.
The next stop is Ninian Park.
Ninian Park. I stand corrected. Raygun has told me, yeah, 2019 Canton only had the one HST allocated overnight. Beans fella, how's it going? I'm good, thank you, bud. You're on jury service this week. 10 till 4, beats depot driving. I got called up about 6 or 7 years ago for my jury service. But I had an interesting one because I ended up at a coroner's inquiry. Obviously, I can't talk about it, but yeah, it was an interesting one. John, yeah, theatre box is a better term. We go with that. All this Marin Sari. It's a theatre box. You can see most of South Wales from Ilfracombe. Yeah, true. Right, John Davey, next station, Waingron. Let's get out of it. Let's see if we can get an outside shot. See if it's going to let me have one without the camera doing funny things. And we are off.
The next station stop is Waingron Park.
Waingron Park. GDO Photography, the reason why there is an auto announcement is because it is a TSW5 route and the announcements are for TSW6 onwards. Raygun should be the odd cross-country 170/66 on shed though. DB used the wheel lathe quite often. Beans fella, we won't go there. Mega Simulator Gamer, what's a train that I hate? Oh, that's a really good question. I don't think there is anything I really hate. Networkers, 465 Networkers. Yeah, not my favourite. Right, are we going to get 50 before our next station? You never know. It could happen. 55 even. There we go. Loads of room. Loads of room. Drive it like you stole it. Miles too early on the brake. Oh, Raygun, 69s. What do I think of 69s? 69s. That's all I'm saying. Mega Simulator Gamer, I drove 465s as a depot driver. So in the depot, and I used to drive them between the depot and the station, but never sort of in service on the main line. Hey, see, John, I quite like the Class 70, if I'm being honest. I'd like to see a 70 in game.
We will shortly be arriving at Waingron Park.
I am definitely not doing very well with the brakes here. It started so well. Talking of Class 70s...
Post your numbers now for Locomotive Livery Location.
Raygun, the middle child of the GBRF fleet. I'm not going to argue. I think that's brilliant. Right, we're off to Fairwater and not Taunton Fairwater. Yeah, still late. Alpha Star, hello, may I know what GPU do you use to play Train Sim World 6? I'm playing on an RTX 3090, so it's a little bit of an older card now, but it still does hold up pretty well. Right, okay, numbers. Beans fella, you're the third one, my friend, with number 17.
Let's play Locomotive Livery Location.
17, what is it, where is it? Fairwater. Brake step 2, back to 1 for the stop. Oh, this is driving that 101 on the Northern Transpennine on the last stream. I'm just... The brakes on the Pacer are just so good in comparison. I blimming hell, that's useful. Michael Davies says 56 Colas. GJ, front view of the cab. John Twood, that was helpful. We will go and have a little look through the train as well. We'll go for a walk. And I think we will do probably... Do you know what? We're going to be controversial. We're going to do a guarding turn once we finish on this. Oh, yeah. Because I'm aware we don't do that very often. And as this is a remastered DLC / re-delivery / chuck a GSMR in it, paint it a different colour and charge people for it. Oh, can I say that? All views and opinions are my own. Of course. I'm enjoying it though, that's the main thing. And there is Danes Court. Oh, Danny, good question. As a passenger driver, did you prefer lots of stops or express speed? Going home, express. Going there, lots of stops. Oh no, come on! Yeah, that wasn't great. These single aspect signals are so odd to me, even though I see them across Cornwall. I think they call them like searchlight style signals or something like that, the round ones. Definitely tea and biscuits. Talking of stops, that wasn't a stop. We stopped. We're on the platform. Right, off to Rada, where this service will terminate.
The next stop is Rada, where this service ends.
Danny, somehow I feel that was my fault. It was, Danny. You can take full responsibility. It had nothing to do with me at all. See, back in the days of British Rail, not now, but in British Rail, excuse me, driver, you've overshot the platform.
Oh dear, how sad, never mind.
That was the general attitude. Turnip Gaming, good evening. For some reason YouTube unsubscribed me from your channel, so I haven't seen your videos and streams for a while. Oh, I don't know what that was, bud, but good to have you back. Hope you've been well. Orangutan, we can definitely see the bit in you that likes Express going home. Oh, the irony. Are we in full power? No, I thought it was taking a little while to get up to speed. So we do have 64 of you lovely people watching. If you hadn't already, please do hit that like button and consider subscribing. It really does help out the channel. If you want to know more about Model Railway Project, follow me on social media because I'm absolutely spamming pictures at the moment. I have a progress photo, actually a progress. I have some progress to show you. Right, 1 yellow, 25 coming up. TPWS is definitely not working on this because I would have been taken out almost certainly there. And we are red ahead. I wonder if the old attitudes will be restored under GBR. Yeah, I mean, it's a double-edged sword, John, because I think we have a safer railway now. Whether it's more efficient or not, I don't know, but I think... Yeah, I think attitudes have changed, and sometimes they change for the better. Turnip Gaming, yeah, very good, thank you, very good. Wall H6180, sorry I'm late. You're not late at all, bud. You join us whenever you feel ready. Nathan Holmes, what do the signals that look like national speed limit means? Always bugs me, and I can't think why they're different colours. Right, okay, good question.
The next station stop is Rada, where this service ends.
There we go. Right, okay, I will answer your question, Nathan. Brake set free, DRA on, into neutral, doors on the right. Okay, so that is what we call a banner repeater. So there's two types of banner repeaters. You've got a standard banner repeater and a tri-state banner repeater. So we'll talk about the standard banner repeater. White background, black line. If the black line is vertical, that tells you that your next signal is displaying a danger aspect. So it's going to be red. So they put banner repeaters where there's limited sighting on a signal. So if a signal's hidden around a corner or obscured by a bridge or something like that, you'll have a banner repeater. So white background, black horizontal line, signals at danger. 45 degrees, white background, 45 degrees, the signal is showing a proceed aspect. You won't necessarily know what the aspect is. All you know is it's got a proceed aspect. So that could be 1 yellow, 2 yellows, or green. A tri-state banner repeater is a relatively new thing. They've probably been around for about 5-10 years now, but relatively new in the grand scheme of things. A tri-state banner repeater can have a 45-degree angle with a green background, and what that tells you is your next signal is green. So standard one will be white background. It just tells you you've got proceed aspect. A tri-state can have a green background, which tells you your next signal is a green aspect. Rightio, we got a platinum medal. We're absolutely gonna take that. Lewis on the railway has answered that question really, really well there as well. John Avery, having 6 pints and driving a train was never a good idea, even under PR. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Service scheduled to start at 10:32. Right, we're not going to wait around for that to happen, but I do want to have a little look through the train and see what other changes have been made. Working fan? Yeah, with half decent sound effect. I like that. I'm easily pleased though. Doors open outwards, please keep clear. Oh yeah, we've locked the doors, haven't we? For whatever reason. Ah, see, that makes me happy. We've locked the doors in the cab and we can't open them. Can we open window? Oh, we can open the internal windows. That's pretty cool. Free Wi-Fi. Nice. Let's have a little walk through the Pacer toilets. I can't get in there. Someone's going to produce a train one day where we can get in the toilets. Really interesting thing going on with the sounds there. And all the way through to the other end. Yeah, nice. Pacer, Pacer, Pacer. Party on a Pacer. Rightio, so what we're going to do is exit to main menu, and we're going to do a guarding turn on a Pacer. Then we might just have a look at the 150 or the 115 free before we go. No worries, Nathan. Explained perfectly for a newbie like me. You're very welcome. Yeah, Handyman Romilly is better than B&Q. Okay. The windows. I like the windows that they open. Rightio, to the trains. Choose a route. Cardiff City Network. Timetable 2019. We'll guard the Pacer. Let's take the standard ATW without the TF Transport for Wales branding on it. We won't do a particularly long one for guarding. Have they got a Cardiff Bay service on there? That's not got enough stations on it for us. 18 minutes, Treherbert to Cardiff Central. Yeah, let's give that one a go as guard. Let's do some guarding. While that is loading up, you know what to do.
Post your numbers now for Locomotive Livery Location.
I can also give you a... Oh, hello. Right, okay. I don't know how to guard this thing. I don't quite know how the guards panel works or where it is or anything. So this is going to be a journey of discovery. Unlock the door controls. Have we got some way of telling us where to do that? Are they... Aha, okay. Local open. Door release. Door key switch on. Ah, there we go. Right, okay. Unlock the door controls. Have we just done that? Hey, local open. Right, we're getting somewhere. Door release, is that all of it? Okay, people are getting on and off. Things are happening. (10:02) to Cardiff Central. Calling out Cathays, Cardiff Queen Street and Cardiff Central. We've got a green. Everybody on and off? Excellent. So, let's see if this is going to work. I mean... Okay, something's not quite right here. It's broken, Lewis on the railway says, yeah. I'm gonna... Do you know what? We're gonna restart that. Because something's not quite right with that. Okay, Locomotive Livery Location. Michael S. Davies, you're the third one on my screen, my friend, with number 4.
Let's play Locomotive Livery Location.
Let's give you number 4, 10 seconds, Locomotive Livery Location, if you can. Oh, we got a bit of what looks like a window and some blue flaky paintwork. Any ideas? Let me know. Okay, so I wonder if there is like an actual place I'm supposed to do this from. So let me go into... I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's go into our options and turn on our player assist. Automatic coupling. No. HUD and gameplay. Let's turn our objective marker on. And then hopefully that'll kind of tell me what it wants me to... Ah, okay. So... Unlock the door controls. We've just... Unlock the local door. So it could be that we were just doing it from the wrong place and it got a bit upset with me. Unlock the passenger doors. Okay, right. I think we're winning now. Hey, Ashley Coles, I'm good. How are you? Michaelson Davies says Colas 56, Bristol Temple Meads. GJ Tube has gone 56 at Newcastle. Gino Foxy 56 at Darlington. Nathan Holmes, the game can be sensitive if you skip steps. For example, you had it all open before putting key in and it didn't like it. Okay, we've got a green, we've got the time. I wish we had a way of, like, a whistle. So, like, if you use your horn button, you can actually blow the whistle. We've done that. Lock the local door. Make sure the doors are closed before continuing. Rightio. And then press the buzzer twice. Do we get it back from the driver? We don't get it back from the driver. Wait for the next stop. Any tickets to check? Any tickets to check? Okay, no tickets to check. Interesting. We could go and sit in the back cab then and watch the world go by. No, we can't. It won't let me do that. Yeah, John, no buzzer coming back either. I noticed that. Radio, bobbing along. Okay, while we're bobbing along, I can give you a model railway update. If you haven't seen social media, we've been busy doing. There it is. That's all I can show you. We've been busy putting some TPWS grids in, reballasting, some buffer stops in the sidings. I can't get the camera in there. It's looking quite good though. I'm quite happy with it. Update video coming. Never. Oh, I'm struggling guys. Right, are we back in place? Nope. Bear with. There we go. Okay, right, we're at a station. Let's see if it's going to work a bit better this time. Beansfella, what does the missus think to your model railway? Mrs, what do you think of the model railway? Pardon? Mrs, what do you think about my model railway?
I have no comments.
You have no comments, but you love me, so you love my railway. All on the platform. Hey, everyone's getting off. Let me open the rest of the doors. There we go. The ones wearing caps are fare dodgers, just like in real life, says McLeod6235. No comment. Radio, 10:05 for departure. No starting signal. All clear. Yeah, didn't close the local door that time, so something's happening. No buzzer back from the driver again, though. Ah, check tickets! We have tickets to check. Hello, fare dodgers. Hey! Do any of the passengers pretend to be asleep when you check their tickets? Who knows? Mr. Riley Gamestrom, good afternoon from California. Good afternoon from Sussex in the United Kingdom. It's dark, it's cold, it's wet. That's just England generally. I am coming to California May next year and I'm very much looking forward to it. Where do you recommend for train spotting? Okay, can I see your ticket please? Where are you going to? Cardiff Queen Street. What's the date today? Yeah, I think that's okay. You're going to Cardiff Queen Street, standard class. Yep. You're going. Yep, you're all good. What about you? How are you doing? 24th. Yep. Any unchecked tickets, please. Any unchecked tickets. Fare dodgers are in the toilet. You alright, drive. You're not buzzing back to me. Have I done something to upset you? No hands as well. That's fancy. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, looks like we're going to tip over. Crikey. Rightio, what is our next station stop? Cafes, Cardiff Queen Street, Cardiff Central. We'll work this one down and then we'll probably have a look at the 153 or the 150 and then we will be calling it a night. The train is using ATO, absolutely. Yeah, we like a bit of ATO. It is the future. Okie dokie guys, 69 of you lovely people watching. That's not a class 69, that's just 69 people. You know what I'm going to say. If you haven't already, please hit the like button, consider subscribing. It really does help me out. All points lead to the same destination. Wait. No announcements when in guard mode. We could do them ourselves. The next station on this service will be Cathy's. Please remember to take all your personal belongings with you and keep them with you whilst on and about the station platform. On behalf of myself and the driver, we'd like to wish you a very safe and pleasant onward journey and thank you for travelling with Transport for Wales. I could have been a guard. Paul Gray, hello, how are we doing? What time are we supposed to be departed? It doesn't give me the times on there, which is a little bit irritating. She's driving with the train with the power of her mind. A woman's mind is a powerful thing. Trust me, I've been married for 20 years. And I still can't work it out. TTG bag there. People just randomly spawning. 10:10 to Cardiff Central. Nice. We are on time. Wait until 10:10. Absolutely not. Train doors will close 30 seconds prior to departure. Hey, 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 hey! That's not supposed to happen. Oh, crikey. It's good, isn't it? That's really not supposed to happen. Okay, guard mode. I'm getting buzzed. Guards mode is definitely bugged out. Paul, the NEC yesterday was good. Lots of good traders, good layouts there. Really good event. The driver has definitely fallen out with you. Oh dear, that was bad. Oh, not even any tickets to check, look. Beans fella, okay, that will get you in the manager's office for sure. Yeah, that's interesting that it does that. Needs a little bit more work, I think. Networks, is that Network Southeast maquette on the seats there? That's cool. Looks like Network Southeast maquette, doesn't it? I don't know what Pacers ever in Network Southeast maquette. See, I remember going on the Pacers when they were bench seats. Oh, all this kind of nice seats. This is all luxury. It was all bench seats. Ah, Lewis. Yeah, Lewis on the railway. You're quite right. That totally called for one of these.
Emergency! Emergency! Emergency!
GW Photography. Did I get anything at the NEC and was my wife happy? She's never happy. She's got headphones in, so she can't hear me. It's quite lucky. Let's see. Yeah, I had a budget and I stuck roughly to where my budget was, so I was generally quite pleased with my purchases, if I'm being honest. Yeah, generally pretty happy. I got some point motors for the layout. I got some ballast, some cork underlay, some West Hill Wagon Works, sort of various bits and bobs from them, some buffer stops, TPWS grids, AWS things, catch pits. Yeah, pretty cool stuff actually. Right, have we got an off indicator? Because I can't see if our signal is showing a proceed aspect. Our signal is not showing a proceed aspect, which means I'm unable to dispatch the train. I think that is an off indicator up there though, so hopefully that will light up once we get the signal. We are running early as well. Not due off here till 10:16, so we've got about 3 minutes. You know what that means. We've got time to press the button
Post your numbers now for Locomotive Livery Location.
One down, assuming the Pacer doesn't have interlock. I think it's supposed to. Beansfella, to be fair, if they want you to follow railway rules, they shouldn't give you they should give you a train, not a bus. You're not wrong though. You're not wrong, Beansfella, are you? You're not wrong. It's a bus on wheels, but I like it. I like it. Okay, Andrew, your first number. Who's going to get the third one? Ashley Cole's second. Pig and Bob again. This is rigged. Number 20.
Let's play Locomotive Livery Location.
Radio 20, I think, should do as well here. Give you number 20, 10 seconds. Locomotive Livery Location, if you can. Oh. Any ideas? Someone's going to get it from that. Lewis on the road. I like the calm posters that are now featured as station signs. Let's go have a little look around the station, actually. We've got a bit of time here, haven't we? Craig Turtle, Vic Posh, Mike Full. From the studio that brought you Where's My Chicken? Stretch. Barbados. That should say Barry Bados. Dovetail Aircon. Brilliant. Love it. What have we got in the chocolate bars? Split, split. Level up, level down. Choco Loco. Dovetail. Pure pain. It's kind of nice to look at some of the little details because you don't often do it. Thames Estuary, we're in a good place. Join us. Okay. Brad Craig, Alpha Code 10, the explosive true story of a patrol lost in enemy territory. A UK #1 bestseller. Various TFW branded posters and pictures there as well, which is quite nice. Ashley Coles goes London St Pancras. Any advances? Radio off indicator is still not illuminated, so or is it going to come on at 16? We are still red ahead. Alright, it's telling me to lock doors against a red signal. It's just changed to green. Is that off indicator functional? It is functional, yeah. So once the off indicator is illuminated, that tells us the signal is displaying a proceed aspect. My gardener is Barry from Barbados. Radio, close doors. And we are off. Tickets, please. Cardiff Central is the next station stop where this train will terminate. Hello. Hello, can I check your ticket, please? You're going to Cardiff Queen Street to Barry. Well, I mean, technically, you could just change at the next station, can't you? So, accepted invalid ticket. How is that an invalid ticket? She's going from Cardiff Queen Street to Barry. Like, this train only goes to Cardiff Central. She'll just get off at Cardiff Central. Okay, fair enough. Right, where are you going? Cardiff Queen Street to Cardiff Central. Yeah, that's... You're fine. Frustrating. So you come round the corner and down the hill towards Cardiff Central. Okay guys, we've got time for one more run. What would everyone like to see? 153 or 150? Cast your votes. It won't be a particularly long run. We'll probably do like a 20-minute or something like that. Because I've got to be in Cambridge tomorrow morning for a hospital appointment. So I can't be up too late because it's a school night, you know. Yeah, 153 or 150, what would you like to see? And that'll be driving, not guarding. Oh, we got one for each at the moment. Lewis wants the 150. Michael wants the 153. Beansfella wants the 153. Michael Davies 153 and 150. Ah, now you're talking. Is that a thing? I'm more inclined to do the 153, I'm going to be honest. Or we could do you know what? We could do a couple of short runs is what I'm thinking. There might be some way around this. Can we couple the 153, 150 and 142 pacer together? Interesting. I'm tempted to give it a go, you know. I think in real life you can. This is Cardiff Central. This train terminates here. All change, please, all change. Thank you for travelling with Transport for Wales. Have a very safe and pleasant onward journey. I like the fact that the 10:19 to Cardiff Central is on time and we are at Cardiff Central, so that's... There's quite a lot of bugs in this train / timetable that need to be worked out. It's quite buggy. Especially guard mode. Guard mode is very buggy. Yeah, do a 150 and 153 free roam. I accepted. I did not accept an invalid ticket. I did not accept an invalid ticket. I'm not accepting that. That's not correct. I'm not accepting that. Okay, yeah, let's jump into free roam then and see if that is a thing, if we can do that. Like I said, I don't know if we can, but let's jump into free roam and see what we can do. We'll do Cardiff City up, Cardiff. Yeah, I'll tell you what we could do, actually. I've got an idea. Let's do to the trains, choose a route, Cardiff City Network, timetable 2019. On foot, let's spawn at Cardiff Bay. Dynamic weather on. Absolutely fine. Yeah, we'll go with that. 10 o'clock in the morning. Let's spawn at Cardiff Bay, and then we'll run up to Cardiff Queen Street, and then we'll do a run up to Corriton. I think it's Corriton. GW Photography, it was not invalid. It was not an invalid ticket. I completely... It was just definitely not an invalid ticket. Rightio. Okay, let's see if we can spawn in a 153. 153, empty loaded. Empty will do, I think. 1539. Okay, let's just go with that. Oh, I assume there's something just come into section, which is why I can't now spawn the train. Let's remove that. Isn't a 153 a one car? Have we got an Arriva Trains Wales one? Is there not an Arriva Trains Wales? Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's just go for a 153. There we go. Right, okay, let's build a train. Gonna build a train. Let's put this 153 down on the buffer stops. Let's see what we can do with this. Okay, spawn. And then let's spawn a 142. Two car loaded. Hopefully that's going to let me pop that in there. There we go. And then we can spawn. Hopefully this is going to work. 150 GWR. No. Transport for Wales. Is there a GWR one? Oh, of course there is, yeah. Just a 2-car will be fine. And we'll see if we can bang this lot together. And then take it for a spin. So I have no idea if this is going to work or not, but we're going to give it a go. We're going to give it a best shot. Train boy, hello, how you doing? Rightio, let's see. Like I say, I genuinely don't know if this is going to work. I've got a funny feeling it should work. I think in real life it would work. Six foot, 2 foot, on we go. Has it coupled up? I think it's coupled up. Let's try doing a pull away test. Yes, it has coupled up. Excellent. Nice. Okay, off. Press the couple button. That should have coupled now, given us continuity all the way through, potentially. We'll soon find out. Right, master key. Come on. Off, off. Train brake should be in full service. Yes, it has coupled. Excellent news. Right. Make sure we got no lights turned on here or anything. Tail lights off. Headlights off. Perfect. Right. Good stuff. Only I can't get into the pacer. It's not going to let me... that's rather annoying that it's not letting me into the pacer. Oh no, we can't get round. We'll have to do this the unofficial way. Manual coupling, uncoupled, click to couple. Ah, now it says it's coupled. Right, nice. And then we'll try and do the same again. Do key forward. Tail lights. All lights will be off. We're going to pretend we were 6 foot away to begin with, so 6 foot, 2 foot. 2 foot stop. Very nice too. Okay, power's off. Brake step 3, which is full service. Is there a couple button, or we're going to have to do it outside manually? Press and hold the couple button for 5 seconds. I don't know if it's going to work though, to be honest with you. Off. Master key off. Good stuff. Out the chair. That's all we need to do in this cab here. Onto the platform. And fingers crossed, this is all going to work as intended. It's not telling me whether it's coupled or uncoupled, so maybe we go down the other side and we'll get a bit of a better indication as to what's going on. It's not telling me anything. I mean, I think it's coupled, or I think it should be coupled. Let's see if we can get in the pacer. So I don't know whether we're coupled or not, but let's try doing a pull away test, because this will be pretty awesome if we can get it to work. Although it's not releasing the brakes because we've got doors open potentially. Pig and Bob, I think it's coupled. Yeah, yeah, we got a door open there. That's probably what's going on. Bear with, guys. We will get this working. Hopefully. Like I say, this should, in theory, it should work. It's still not wanting to go anywhere. Everything's powering up though, so what's going on? Have we still got a door open somewhere, or? Well, we know everything's coupled, okay, so we'll take that. Let's just leave the brakes released. I mean, technically they should be on, but... Okay, master key off. Right, let's just go for... Let's go and check that all the doors are shut. Can't even get out now, that's how secure we are. Oh. Come on, let me out. Any suggestions, guys? What are we thinking? Rightio, everything's locked in there for sure. Everything's off in there for sure. Oh no, we can't get through, can we? I've just remembered. Did we leave the door open on the 150? That possibly... Right, pace a sandwich, yeah, if we can get it to work. It will be pretty cool if we can get it to work. I'm just convinced I've got to have left the door open somewhere. Like... It's got to be right. No. So why is it not letting us Why is it not liking this? It's really not liking what we're doing very much here, is it? Okay, let's try getting in the 150. Key on. Reverser forward. Brakes off. Right, shut all doors. Right, we've got to shut the door manually. Brakes off. So brakes are fully releasing on that. Oh, okay, this is looking a little bit more encouraging. Right, I think we're in business. I think we're good to go. Okay, passengers get on, even though there isn't room. Confirm deregister. No, don't worry about that. Let's get a pathway set up. Right, okay, headlights. There we go, right. Excellent stuff. Do we want to put something on our blind? We can't, don't think we can change the destination display, can we? Right, let's get a pathway set up because I think we are working. And let's go from Cardiff Bay to Cardiff Queen Street. We may need a different platform. I don't know if this is going to fit in the bay. So let's allocate ourselves a different platform. And then we'll turn around and then go down to Corriton and then we'll call it a night from there. Right, okay. Locking doors, let's go. 150 and 142 will happily drag a fully applied 153. I think you're probably right. But with any luck, we won't have to, and this whole thing is going to work. Oh, come on, we had it just a minute ago. It was working and now it's not. What have we done? We've upset it because it was working. That is really genuinely very disappointing. Where are the brakes on? Brakes are fully released on that one. Brakes are fully applied on the 150. Something weird's gone on with the coupling on the 150. Right. Hold that full. We are going to fix this, guys, because I can't believe he's still watching at this point, because I am. Dive in the RHE driving front, control plus through the trains. They should go for all of them game things. They're electronically coupled. It's definitely this one here that's the problem. Come up tomorrow, we'll do it properly, says GW Photography. Absolutely.
Post your numbers now for Locomotive Livery Location.
Full release. It shouldn't be that that's causing it. Let's put a key in. Did we shut the door? I think we did. Control plus takes you driver's seat to driver's seat. We'll give that a go. Just want to see if we have managed to uncouple it first of all. I think we have got it uncoupled. Right, there we go. That is uncoupled. Into forward. Let's try not crashing quite into it this time, sort of stopping a little bit off. Because I'm pretty sure this will work. Okay, what are we pressing? Control and plus. Not doing anything for me at the moment. Let's press and hold the couple button for 5 seconds. Control plus and control minus, not doing anything there. I'm afraid. So let's key off. There is another way of doing this. Let's just leave a key on and leave it in full release. That's the other way of doing it, of course. Yeah, I've done the blue couple button GW photography. Press and hold it 5 seconds. I'm not getting a hitbox there either. It's just not giving me any options. Yeah, something's not quite right with that. But we've released the brakes by leaving a key on, which is something you definitely should not do. So hopefully it's going to work now. Hopefully it's all going to power as well. So I think it was literally just a brake issue. Rightio. Sit in driver's seat. Okay. Brakes off. Unfortunately, the 153 is just idling on the back, which is a little bit frustrating. Yeah, path has been set, GW. Ilwatron Ram. Sorry, I'm saying your name completely wrong there. Right, okay, Locomotive Livery Location. Haven't forgotten this one. We're Michael S. Davies, number 9.
Let's play Locomotive Livery Location.
Number 9. What is it? Where is it? I think you need to go along those bottom lines there, guys. I wasn't about to spad. I promise. We need to change the pathway after uncoupling. Okay, fair enough. Denied. Wait for signal to change. Come on. What's in front of us? Are you going first? We'll just remove the train, see if that helps. GW Photography is a 56 coders at Darlington. Because you uncouple something, the path ain't set. Hey, Snakebites, how are we doing, my friend? We were trying to get all this malarkey working, but we're not having much luck here, if I'm being completely honest. And now it doesn't want to give us the route in. So, there's something set there. Is that a conflicting route? Are you conflicting? Nope. Doesn't look like we've got any conflicting trains, so I'm not sure why it doesn't want to let us go. really quite frustrating at the moment. Let's remove pathway. And then set pathway. We'll just set into the bay. I don't know if it's going to fit in the bay, but we'll give it a go. There we go. We've got the road. Perfect. Michael St David's gone 56. Darlington. Snake bites. The signaller hates us all. Pressed the wrong button there, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's a shame the 153 on the back there is not doing anything. It really is. We will try driving from the 153 in a minute as well. All the paces. Just need a 156 in the formation as well. Front pacers' tails are on. I'm sure I turned them all off. This is definitely not going to fit in the platform here, is it? Yeah, we're definitely not clear of the signal. I don't know if it's going to let me set a route back out because we're not clear of the signal. Interesting. But it wouldn't let me in the other platform for whatever reason. Rightio, okay, what are we going to do? Let's just leave it in full release with the key on. Something we probably shouldn't do, but we're going to. Tail lights on. Headlights off. Right, let's see if we can jump in the 153 and then take it down to Cardiff Central or something like that, and then we'll probably call this from there. Since there's something very funny going on with this coupling. We don't know what it is, but there's definitely something funny going on with this coupling. Only path from there is back to the bay. Is there no way back to Cardiff Central from here? That's not a problem. We'll take it back down to Cardiff Bay then. We're in the quiet end. Reverser forward. Brakes off. Doobie 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 doo. Where's me lights? There we go. Day headlight. Now we have 153 doing all the work. Poor little 153 rescuing the whole train. That's just so annoying that it kind of doesn't want to work properly. Yeah, mildly frustrating if I'm being honest. Quick, before it's bad. Please clear, please clear, please clear, please clear, please clear, please clear, please clear. Oh, come on. Oh, it definitely gets one of those. Yeah, that's an interesting concept. Shame it kind of doesn't want to work all that well. It's a little bit disappointing. I wonder if we were to do 153, 150, and then 142, whether that would work. Possibly would, possibly wouldn't. Yeah, we're not going to try that now. We should do a convoy special stream where we put random convoys of things together. Actually, that sounds pretty cool. I think we should definitely give that a go at some point. So yeah, the 2019 timetable, pretty good. I like the pacer. The pacer, like I say, I'm a fan of it, generally speaking. Anyway, drive this passenger service from high. What's the longest one we've got in the 37? Is it literally Rimini to Cardiff Central? Okay, let's have... As it's only a 10-minute run, let's have a blast in a 37, because we haven't got our locomotive location livery yet.
Post your numbers now for Locomotive Livery Location.
Yes, Snakebites wishing the signal to go green probably isn't in the guidebooks. Definitely not in the guidebook, Snakebites. Gino Photography, I'm heading off now. No worries, bud. Thank you very, very much for joining us. We're going to give that another go. We're going to change the year. Train Boy may have been the class 153 in front of the 150, in front of the bus track. I think that's what it'll need. I think it's the pacer in the middle it doesn't like. Okay, on the numbers, Michael, you're the first one. I'm looking for the third. Handyman, second. Pig and... Of course it was going to be Pig and Bob.
Let's play Locomotive Livery Location.
Pig and Bob with number 8. Find that on my button panel. There we go. Any ideas? Think about that bottom line, guys. We've probably got one more round left in this, and we'll be wrapping it up very, very soon. Should be daytime now. We're gonna have a blast in the 37 as it's just a 10-minute run. There we go. Cardiff Queen Street and Heath High Level. Beautiful engines now. See if I can remember how to drive a 37. Right, master key on. Should have an AWS isolation switch up here. English electric traction. It's all the same. It's all the same. Right, loco brake full on. Train brake back to initial. Engine only. Unlock doors on the right hand side. What's our brake doing? We are normal and goods timings. Air brake passenger, surely. I mean, what have we got on the back? That's the question. Ah, beautiful Mark IIs. Just 4 of them. Should be no challenge for the 37 there. Okie dokie. 56 Colas Darlington, says Michael Davies. Handyman says potentially Preston. Snakebites, I know the Voyager is the new train for TSW6, but I prefer the look to the Pendo. I'm still honest. Controversial opinion. DSD isolation is in the opposite cab. I won't worry too much about DSD because we're going to be on our way pretty quickly. Slow speed switch off. We should have some headlight switches up here. There we go. Off, off. A route indicator on. Instrument lights on. What do we got up here? Lighting MCBs. Interior lights, tail lights. Where's our headlight switch for this then? There we go, headlight. I don't know why it's not. Oh, it's a 166. Hello, GWR 166. Oh, that's proper. I should know better than that. I should know better than that. I take full responsibility. Proper traction. Oh yeah. Definitely proper traction. Absolutely beautiful. Jump back in and drive it. Don't worry, you don't have a red tail out on the back. Oh, never mind. We'll let it slide just this once. Just like the fact we're doing 21 in a 15. Let's do it properly. Come back tomorrow, we'll do it properly. Snake Bites, man, I love this game so much. Just so realistic now. Right, 1 yellow, platform 4. We are going to play our last round of a Locomotive Livery Location, so get your numbers in.
Post your numbers now for Locomotive Livery Location.
Tell me what it is and where it is. Sound design on the TSW37, in my opinion, is gorgeous, except for the horn just needs a touch of reverb. I've never driven a 37, but I've cab rode a couple of times 37s out on the main line, and this nose gets in the way so much. 37s, they're beasts, but they're uncomfortable. And you wouldn't want to be on them for a long shift. You know, a lot of people probably disagree, but if I've got a long shift, give me a 66, honestly. They're more comfortable, they're quiet, they're just... Yeah, I know. As an enthusiast, 37 all the way. If I'm at work, though, 37, but not all the time. There is reverb on that horn though. Wurton Ram 4. Okay, Snake Bites, you are there on Locomotive Livery Location, my friend. We're at number 21. This is going to be your last round.
Let's play Locomotive Livery Location.
Gonna give you 21. I might give you another one as well because I am feeling generous. Or maybe I won't. Do you know what? I am going to give you that one, and I might just give you 31 as well, just because. And we'll take your thoughts on what it is and where it is in the chat, and we will do a reveal when we get to the end of this round. When we get to the end of this journey. No worries, no need to complain about you, to apologise for your username. It's completely my fault. Right, we've got an R for wherever that takes us. And we are off 25 miles an hour. Do I prefer freight trains or passenger trains? For me, it's freight because of the variety of the work, if I'm being honest. GJ, Colas 56 at Newcastle or Darlington. You're in the right area. 2.5 miles to Heath High Level, which is where this train and stream will terminate. It's been a good fun one tonight. We've had a bit of a selection. We are definitely going to do a convoy special though. That's we have to do. That has to be a thing. Outside view, the stream just doesn't seem to like outside view for some reason. Come on, where's this speed limit going up? We need some thrash. 65. Let's. Oh yeah. Horrible wheel blur issue though that needs fixing. .1 miles. Incidentally, our next route on our history of Train Sim World, which is where we're playing through all the routes in chronological order, the next route on there will be Tees Valley. So yeah, choppers, 37s. I think 101 probably layers onto there as well. But yeah. Handyman Romilly's better than B&Q 56 Colas and Chester. TJ Convoy Special 10-4 Rubber Duck. This is Big Bear. Where can I upload pics for Loco Livery Location? Says Michael. Send them to me either on Discord, invitation link in the description below, or via my social media channels. Drop me a direct message on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all of those ones, my friend. We are running out of pictures as well, so do send them in. The outside view that makes the string run like a slideshow. It's really frustrating. Not always though, only sometimes. Yeah, not sure what's going on with that. Rightio, we better think about getting some brakes in for our final station 7. Yeah, Train Boy, I did originally say that today was going to be the You're quite right. I did say that today was going to be the Class 20s with the nuclear flasks on. However, I didn't realise the embargo was being lifted on the Transport for Wales Pacer today, so I thought we'd get in on the action and have a little go on that. Heath High Level, Platform 2. How are we doing? 30 miles an hour, coming in beautiful. Sometimes a bit difficult to judge your speed in this because you are a little bit higher up than what we've been used to, and you've got that bloody great big nose on the front. So yeah, it is sometimes a little bit more challenging to judge your speed. You kind of sort of get a sense of perspective as to where you are. Yeah, Train Boy, we are gonna do that later on in the week in the 20s because I do want to have a bit of 20 fresh up the West Coast Main Line. So yeah, that will still be happening. 3 and 4 car mark, bit of the loco on the end of the platform by the looks of it. When I go into 2 cam, it wants to automatically take me into the rear of the train, which is annoying. Yeah, definitely coming in way too slow. 1.2% uphill grade, that's what's done it. Come on, the rear coach is going to be hanging off the end. That'll do. Everyone's definitely spilt their coffee and tea there. Rightio, doors are open. We'll let that do its thing.
Let's
and why it
play
is.
Locomotive Livery Location.
Thank you very, very much, MLS, aka Northern Princess Productions, for sending this one in to me. A couple of people I think have given me a right answer. Michael, I can see you've got the right answer on the screen there. Yeah, not much to go on this one. So I think the guys that got the guys and girls that got the right answer have done really, really well with this because there's really not much to go on.
It's time to reveal today's Locomotive Livery Location.
Yeah, not many people going for the bottom right down there, which would have kind of given it away nice and easy. Colas 56 at Darlington, of course. And I do have one of the Cavlax models, 56 double O. Very, very nice model indeed. So yeah, there we go. Thank you very, very much for everyone who joined in with that. And well done to everyone who got that correct. Let's see if we can find the right button. There we go. Okay, so Transport for Wales / Arriva Trains Wales Pacer. It's good. I like it. I like the Pacer, generally speaking, though. Nice to see it with the GSMR radio and sort of brought up to modern standards. In my opinion, it probably needs a little bit more work. The guards mode was incredibly buggy. There's some sound issues on it. There's some work to be done on it. I am playing on a pre-release version, so quite possibly when it gets released tomorrow, there will be a day one patch which will resolve all of those issues. But yeah, it's nice. It's a good experience. It's just a little bit buggy. I am going to play around with the 153, 1550, 142 convoy off camera and see if I can get that to work, because that would be pretty cool. And we will do a convoy special at some point, because that's whet my appetite for a convoy special. So thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, if you have enjoyed yourself, please do hit the like button, consider subscribing. That would be absolutely awesome. You can follow me on my social media channels, which are on the screen for you now. I am going to start spamming a lot more pictures, especially to my Instagram, of the Model Railway project. So if you're interested in Model Railways, do go and check out the Instagram, because I'm going to be spamming over there quite a lot. There we go. The music is working. Hopefully it's working. Hopefully you can hear that. Hey, as always, guys, thank you very much for watching, and see you again very soon. Bye.